When I first met Adderall, I was 20, so about 10 years ago, and I didn't really, notice its effect when I had first taken it. Me and my friend just stayed up all night talking, and it was okay, whatever. But once I had taken it to do actual schoolwork, I was mind blown, okay? I was doing work in the first weekend of the semester and getting all my work done through midterms. And which frees up a lot of time, to be honest, and it was great. My grades went from like a 3.0 to a 3.5 to a 3.6 to a 3.7. Like my grades just went up. And I was taking the drug through friends. Like I didn't have a prescription for it. I did this through college. I did this through grad school, and I excelled. And people judged me hardcore because I was taking Adderall. And the people that had judged me were people who later took Adderall to see what it was all about and tried and like hid it from me. And I'm like, yeah, exactly, because when they took it, they had the same effects. I mean, it's a wonder drug. I'm not gonna lie. It makes you feel alert, focused, limitless, if you will. And I found a great benefit from taking it. Now, I will say that after I turned 26, I went to the doctor and I got my own prescription of Adderall. Now, I don't have a history of ADD, but I went in and I was like, I can't focus. It's very easy to get a prescription, I'm not gonna lie. And since then, so I was 26, so since over the last 3-4 years, I've had a prescription, and I take it when I feel like it for work. Makes me better at my job, makes me more alert, makes me more focused. You'll see videos on YouTube about Adderall ruined my life, or the moms, housewives taking their kids Adderall, and before you know it, they're smoking meth in their bedroom, or the kid who took Adderall and, never slept and then ended up killing himself. Like, there are extreme stories out there, but if you take, first of all, if you're prescribed it and you're taking it responsibly, like, you take it responsibly, period. Like, whether you're prescribed it or not, because let's face it, half of you out there taking it are not prescribed it. So take it responsibly. You have these little fuckers who take energy drinks and Adderall and end up in the hospital because their blood pressure goes up, their heart rate goes up, and they're gonna fucking die. And they end up in the hospital, and it's a problem because they're not educated on what to do, or they're not educated on the drug itself. They're taking it blindly without doing their research. And I'm not gonna lie, I did the same shit. Like, I was 20 years old in the library at college, drinking a Monster, taking Adderall, and all of a sudden I'm seeing black spots, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I was realizing, holy shit, my heart rate's pounding, like, I'm seeing spots, I'm dehydrated. Like, that was all it took for me to never do that again. So I don't mix caffeine and Adderall. I don't snort Adderall. Like, I don't abuse it. So if you're thinking about taking Adderall, or you're taking it now, whether you have a script or not, always take it responsibly to reap the benefits of the drug, which are all of the above. You're more alert, you're better at what you do. You might just be a better fucking person when you're on it. You might have ADD, you might not. But just take your drugs responsibly and you will be okay. Okay, you don't, like, I can't. Okay, so I have a script for it, and now that I have a script for it, I take it whenever I feel like, if I feel like I need to. Some days I'll just take it and write all day long, just cause I like the ideas just like flow out of your head. And yeah, I mean, overall, any drug is not going to be good for you long term, so you just got to be careful. But my relationship with Adderall has changed from the time I met it over these last 10 years, and it went from like I didn't know anything about the drug. I had to learn on my own, and I didn't mind doing that because I'm not gonna take something and then fucking die. That's not my goal. So this video is just my view of Adderall, how it's been in my world, why I still have it, and yeah, my whole thing is, if you're gonna take Adderall, make sure you stay hydrated. I was never a person to take it and go out drinking. I just didn't like doing that. Some people do. I also don't advise that just because the Adderall is gonna dehydrate you. Alcohol is going to dehydrate you. You're going to feel like a fucking slug the next day. Like, just don't do it. I don't have a problem with insomnia, but that's also because when I do take it, I'm taking it at like 11 in the morning or noon. Like, I'm not taking it at 6 o'clock at night. So if you're taking it later in the afternoon, you might have a problem with insomnia. loss of appetite, you know, I do experience that. I do experience a loss of appetite, so I'll force myself to eat just so I don't feel hungry when it like wears off. Like it's like insane, like you're starving. So I'll always eat, whether it's like fruit or vegetables or all healthy shit, because to be honest, you don't care when you're on well, I don't care when I'm on Adderall. If I am hungry, I am hungry. Like I need to eat. Like I don't care what it is. I don't care about the way it tastes. I don't care about the way it looks. Like I will eat watermelon just constantly. I'm hydrating and I'm filling me up. Like that's like my perfect like Adderall snack. But yeah, my advice is to use your Adderall responsibly. And as far as giving out to your friends, don't do that either. Don't do that, because that's bad. Although if friends never gave it to me, then I would have never been here doing this. Okay. So yeah, if you're a housewife stealing your kids' Adderall, fine. I understand that. Being a mom is tough. It's a lot, like busy and bake sales and all that shit. I get it. I 100% get it. But just don't go smoking meth in the bedroom. Like don't do it responsibly, okay? That's it. So yeah, I don't know if you have any questions about that, but I figured I'd talk about my relationship with Adderall and give some tips, which are that to use it responsibly. And yeah, that's all I gotta say. We're done.